Hey guys, it's Donna. How you doing? How's everybody today on the 7th day of December? As you can see, I'm by my Christmas tree in my living quarters. How's everybody doing today? You know what? I think I got to back this up a little bit so I can actually see you guys. Yeah, there. Okay, great. It is December 7th. And 4 more days of my birthday. Anyway, I told you guys that I would pull a card each day for somebody out there, somebody that it may resonate with, or somebody that may feel very inspired with great meaning behind it. And I keeping up the end of my bargain, okay? It is definitely, as I said, it is coming from the Raven's Prophecy cards. I love them. From Maggie Stiefvater, Stiefvater. Loving the cards. Loving the cards. I got to tell you. The card I pulled of the day is the 3 of Empress. 3 of Empress. And to me, that signifies, without a doubt, it's definitely fruitfulness, creations, Mother Earth, okay? Also has a lot of other things along with it that I'm going to read upon out of the book. Why? Because the book has a lot more than what I can see. You know, it shows me a woman that is looking, or a male, looking through the trees. I don't know if you guys can really see. I'm in a little bit of a dimming light right now. Please excuse me. But looking through, and it's like looking through one eye you can see and one you cannot see. And it's like they're looking through the branches of the trees. And one looks like very clear, as though someone is seeing something very clearly. The other one is closed, almost like they are blindsided. That's what I'm getting on the Empress. Number 3 of the Empress of the Raven Prophecy. So I'm going to read on about the card, okay, for you guys. I feel like I'm like, ta-da! However, I chose a forest for the art on the Empress card because, see, look, I was right, the forest, because the Empress is often depicted as the Earth Mother. Indeed, she is the perfect mother archetype. She is loving, caring, and fruitful. It is not that everything that she touches becomes fertile. It is that her fertility has created everything. That's pretty deep there. The Empress is firmly fixated in this world, unlike the airy moonlight high priestess. She adores everything, the good this world has to offer. Beauty, love, plenty. The touch, the sight. She is in love with all physical things. The Empress. What a beautiful card. She is also deeply nurturing. She's an entity you don't have to be afraid of when you're in the presence of the Empress, because she's more than willing to keep you safe. She's powerful and nurturing. She's a powerful and nurturing woman, goddess out there to somebody. Okay? That really got me. I really felt that one. She's a lioness and has an unforgiving set of teeth for anything that might come for her creations. I bet you a lot of moms out there can probably feel that way about their children, their grandchildren, as being like a mother who is very protective over her youngins or her, you know, you don't want to call your children or your fur babies anything creations in the sense of you want to, you know, they are created, but you look at them as very important, doable, human flesh and blood with veins, you know, going through them, the God of, you know, all, the being of everything. So I definitely could see myself in this picture right here. I don't know about anybody else, but I definitely feel the lioness and the set of teeth of anything that might come in for her creations, okay? That being said, she can be very she could be a little smothering, okay? All right. The Empress is not encouraging you to plunge after your ambitions, okay? So she's more of a laid back kind of, she's sort of laid back, I guess, in a sense you want to say, inviting you to stay in the comfortable bosom of the nest, okay, to play and divinely and frolic, to experience the moment with all of your senses, which to a lot of people out there, I think you can really feel the energy permeating off of the Empress. When you're hearing the words, it's almost like it becomes like this storyline, this beautiful, beautiful being who is very, very protective, however, likes her creations to stay within the bosom, meaning the nesting area. She likes things to be very comfortable. Also, very divinely frolic, likes to be playful, childlike, is what I'm getting. To experience the moment with all of her senses. When this card appears, it can mean that you need to go outside and literally enjoy Mother's nature. Or it can merely mean that you need to stop and smell the roses. Take a moment to enjoy everything good in this world, all of its sensual pleasures, to love unconditionally and to feel wholeheartedly. That was a beautiful, beautiful card. There's so much that came out of that card. It's a number 3. 3 meaning that angelic beings around are wholeheartedly with you. I feel like they encourage and they are protecting also your ascendant masters. Anything to do with your deities. Oshan, Ganesh. I say Ganesh for the chocolate Ganesh, but Ganesh. I love Ganesh is who I would use as a deity in order to, I want to say, pray up for fortune. But this card here, the Empress, I feel like someone around that may be coming, upon this video may find that there is a lot going on in their lives. And I feel like keeping very closely to yourself, not letting yourself expand out, not letting yourself be free. It's like you keep yourself very closed off, I feel, from a lot of people and different things, not trusting, I feel, your process or yourself. Let me put my book down. I'm just going to have my tea here for a moment, if you don't mind. Still drinking my hot water with lemon. I'm still cleansing. However, I did put some ginger and a little cinnamon in today. Wow, we're spicing it up. We're getting a little spicy, but all joking aside, I find that this card, the Empress, the 3 being the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, I feel that is in divine protection for anybody that is needing that right now. I also find that the Empress is looking, and this goes out to whoever this resonates with out there. I feel this card is for somebody that may need to know that it's okay to be childlike again, maybe to get you out of that funk. Maybe you've been in that funk for too long. Maybe you've been having empathy for somebody for so long. That's actually a topic I do want to talk about, is about having a lot of empathy for people and compassion, which can cause you overload and a shutdown, which sometimes you take on other people's feelings with your empathy. It's like having so much empathy at times is not good either. You have to have a well balance. So I will be doing a video on empathy and compassion, how it can clearly cause you a lot of chaos also. That is something that I feel in the up and coming, my friends, my souls, my tribe. But I feel the Empress, I feel, has a lot to do with how you look at your life, how you've been a protector within. I feel your corridors and within your own divine being. I feel like time to emerge out of that cocoon state I feel you've been in. I feel like getting into reality. I feel like you've been not wanting to deal with things in front of you that you really need to start dealing with. I feel like you've been hiding from major life changes and life situations. I feel like there's time now you can go out and play for a little bit. Like, you don't have to completely find yourself so I want to say so trapped and locked in. Like, the holiday time right now can get people down because sometimes it's a very memorable time for people that have a hard time connecting, and sometimes people just get very very disconnected and have a lot of discord within themselves. And I feel that kind of pushing yourself forward even when you don't feel like it. The Empress, I feel, with the fertility part, as far as the Mother Earth, the expansion out, that everything that she brings comes to life. I feel like, it's almost like when a person walks in a room and it's like they have a light around them, okay? And it's like all of a sudden it could be everybody talking and having their own conversations in a room, and all of a sudden this person, male or female, walks in and they have this light about them, and they could be very, very calm and very monotone how they walk in, and nothing fancy or anything over the top, but it's a light that they permeate out, that draw in. And I feel the Empress is like that. She comes in, I feel moves in, kind of watches her settings, watches what's around her, is very connected and directed to Mother Earth. However, at the same time, I feel like don't overstep your grounds, because she can pounce at you and can be very fierce if she wants to be. She doesn't really, that's not her first nature, I feel, is to do that. But if she has to, she will, especially when she's protecting her space, her interworld, her divinity, her spiritualness, her energy is what I'm getting. So what I feel is, for people, that anybody out there that is having a hard time and struggling right now, get out there, take a nice brisk walk. If you're in the colder atmosphere, if not, somewhere where you can connect, sit in the grass, under a tree, just something where you can breathe in the air from outside, and just night air, sunny day, where you feel that you can just kind of release whatever it is that you're like holding on to. I feel like it will cause you to reevaluate a lot of things in your life in a different way. And I feel you'll find yourself in a much more pleasant, happy, uplifting place. And I feel that the Empress, like I said, she has one eye open clearly and the other eye closed. So it's like she's looking at you, definitely watching you with one eye, and the one eye closed. It's like she will look away on certain things, but don't make her have to pounce at you. Don't make her have to come for you, because she likes to keep things very happy and very content. And I feel for anybody out there that this may resonate with, I hope this card of the day, which is the Empress 3, number 3, the Trinity. I always get the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, for somebody out there that needed that today. So with that, I hope you guys have a blessed evening or day, whichever zone you're in. And that I hope anybody that's new that landed on my channel, I hope I helped you with something right now, gave you a little word of wisdom. And I will be seeing you with your zodiacs very soon. Oh, by the way, yes, please. I've gotten a lot of people that have put in, okay, for the pendulum readings, all right? But you haven't paid, okay, through Venmo or Cash App, but you wrote me. And then there are people that are paying but not putting in their questions, emailing me your questions. So please, today's the 7th day of December. I want to be able to get these to you. So please, for those that haven't paid, pay. Those that have paid, please send your questions so we can get this rolling, okay? I really want to get this out there to you so that you know that I haven't forgotten about you. And I've emailed you back, and I have somebody that emails for me also, my assistant I call, my assistant, TL, to get back in touch so that you guys, that have paid the $11 for the 10, yes or no, question answer, can get your readings, okay, quickly. So I hope that this gets across. I don't have to explain anymore in detail on community. Like, guys, put your message in my email of the 10 questions that you have, okay, your name and everything in there, okay? And then if you're just going to pay at the Cash App or Venmo, okay, if you're going to do that, make sure that you email me your questions, because I'm getting questions with no pay and I'm getting paid with no questions. So it's got to come together. You get it, guys? All right. Mwah. I love you guys, and I will be back with the zodiacs, the zodies, so that you guys can look into where we're at. All right. And we'll talk about having too much of compassion. People feel like, wait, how could you have too much compassion? You always can. Empathy, you could be empathetic to someone about their situation, but when you start taking on and you're starting to bring in and manifest their situation into your life, that can cause your whole system within you to be off, filtered off. So too much empathy and compassion, not good all the time. But that'll be another video. All right, guys. Mwah. Namaste. See you guys again.